Hello everyone, you are watching the YouTube station identification of one of the best Massachusetts resident YouTubers, Mr. Eric Lima over here. You are watching WEML 77 TV episode number 25. What's going on, everybody? That's actually WEML-TV channel 77. Excuse me, man, I keep screwing up my own titles. Unbelievable. What is going on, everybody? As you can see, got myself a new haircut. I usually wait till the spring to get one, but because it's been crazy here, it's been totally insane. I'm going to put the heater back on. And it has been, because of the pandemic and whatnot, I didn't want to go without a haircut. And I didn't want to wait till the springtime to get mine. So, and plus, when you wear a winter hat and you yank it off your head, basically, it messes up your hair. So I figured I'd get it cut. So here I am. Look at me. Now I look very pretty as usual. I look good. A lot of people tell me I like my haircut, so it's really, really good to do that. So it's time for the SmackDown 205 live roundup of the WWE, or what's happened last night. A little crazy, don't you think? It is Saturday, the 16th, 2021. 16th of January, 2021. Let me, I'm going to do some checking here. And I spelled the word wrong. Hold up. All right, here we go. Let's see, according to, okay, right now we are, let's see, Saturday, Sunday's cloudy. Yeah, it is going to be periods of rain, mostly sunny, Tuesday, Wednesday, mostly sunny. Mostly sunny, about an inch of snow expected. Tuesday, oh, an inch. Come on. All right, it is. So I thought it would be a few snow showers on. Right, okay. Few snow showers. Snow accumulations less than an inch. No big deal. Scattered flurries. Morning snow showers. Chance of snow 30%. About an inch of snow expected. Man. Anyways, yeah, we're in the middle of a winter storm, but not the winter storm that you would think they would. It is a storm during the. It is a storm during the winter. It's basically rain. That's what it is. Yep. So that's why I'm home. So I wouldn't be out there at the mall shoveling by now with snow. But even though it's a day off of mine, whatever. So let's get right into it. I was just checking the weather to see. I think we're going to be good for the next couple of weeks. So that's all I'm going to say on that matter. All right. Start SmackDown. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman. We'll talk about the contract with Adam Pearce for the Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns does not like it. He's telling Paul Heyman change things. Paul Heyman says not consider it handled. Jey Uso goes out there, declares the entry into the Royal Rumble. He says he's going to win it and challenge McIntyre for the title, so that the way the Samoan Dynasty can run things. But then talks trash to Shinsuke Nakamura, his opponent for that for last night. Shinsuke Nakamura came out with his old theme song, "The Rising Sun," and the one that everybody goes, whoa, 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 Shinsuke. I like the old shit is back, and he comes out. He says, "If he's the big dog, then you're his little puppy." And I'm like, oh, and then Shinsuke kicks him about to attack. The two had their matchup. Shinsuke did win the matchup. Cesaro arrived at ringside to show support for Shinsuke Nakamura, even though he has a big match against Daniel Bryan, which was a clinic in itself. I'll get into that. Sonya Deville did talk to Adam Pearce. Paul Heyman says he wants the contract changed a little stipulations, and Adam Pearce goes, okay, fine. Jey Uso was upset because Jey Uso had Shinsuke pinned, but Charles Robinson, the referee, caught his feet on the ropes. Jey Uso's upset. Charles Robinson said, hey, your feet was on the ropes. Can't count that. Charles Robinson did the right thing and end up giving, Jey Uso should not be arguing with the referee. He should be focusing. Say, okay, all right, can't put my feet on the ropes. No problem. I'll try to find a way to beat him. So there was something else to... that was a heck of a matchup, but Shinsuke did pick up the victory. Caleb Braxton interviewed the Street Profits about losing the tag team titles and said, even though we're down, we're still up. We want the smoke. We'll get the belts back. Confident in that. Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns was going over the contract again, but Apollo Crews has joined them. Sitting down, listening. And when Paul Heyman came back, Apollo Crews about to leave. Roman's goes, no. Sit down. You might learn something from this. So imagine Apollo Crews and Roman Reigns. Looks like Apollo Crews wants to be the Intercontinental Champion the worst way possible. And this was a... So, and then they had Liv Morgan, accompanied by Ruby Riott, and Billie Kay was acting like she's a member of the Riott Squad doing the... I'm like, what in the world is Billie Kay doing? Went on one-on-one with Natalya, who had Tamina in her corner. Looks like Natalya and Tamina have joined forces as a team. Not surprised, because they are generational superstars, mind you. Second generation with Tamina. Third generation, though, with Natalya. So it does make a whole lot of sense. And... So, because of Billie Kay's antics, Natalya did pick up the victory. Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan were not happy about it. And then Rey Mysterio went one-on-one with King Corbin, with Dominic doing color commentary. And then King Corbin's taunting Dominic and taunting Dominic. Dominic wanted to get involved. Rey Mysterio says, whoa, don't. No. And then all of a sudden, King Corbin did pick up the victory over him. And then Adam Pearce and Paul Heyman were talking about the contract once again. This time a last man standing match for the Royal Rumble. And he said, fine, I'll sign it if he signs it. Is he going to sign it out there? Okay, fine. And then Dominic was upset of himself. They're costing his father the match. He goes, don't worry, man, don't worry. Listen, Corbin's trying to get in your head. You got to keep your emotions in check, But he goes, if you want to deal with Corbin, he says, I know a guy that can deal with... Who is the friend that they have that can deal with Baron Corbin? We'll find that out in the long run. And Bayley's got her new talk show, Ding Dong Hello. That's on her t-shirt, and it was pretty funny, too. Bayley comes out looking like either a Karen or a female version of Harry Potter, with Michael Cole called. It was hilarious. And had Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair was going, you have to enter the door. Just like the APA, when you have to answer through the door. Remember those days? Oh, I remember. And Bayley picked up that from the APA, so I thought it was pretty funny. He had the doors, his Ding Dong Hello. It was funny. It was hilarious. And then Bianca Belair challenged... Bayley challenged Bianca Belair to an obstacle course matchup. Are you kidding me? Here we go again. What is this, NXT 2010? Oh my goodness. That's going to be very interesting to see. And then Daniel Bryan was trained for the Royal Rumble with the Alpha Academy. That will be the team of Chad Gable and Otis. Interviewed by Kayla Braxton, and Cesaro interrupted them, and then Bryan challenged him to a matchup. They had the matchup. It was a clinic, and this was one of the best matches ever. A lot of people wanted to see this matchup. It was a great matchup, but again, Cesaro won in the end. Daniel Bryan's got a lot more work to do if he's going to win the Royal Rumble. And then Kayla Braxton interviewed Carmella. Carmella's been running her mouth about Sasha Banks. Sasha puts down Carmella. He says, you want me? You got me, but I want to fight Reginald in the match. She wants to fight the Carmella Sommelier Reginald. Are you kidding me? This ought to be interesting. And then they had a matchup, Apollo Crews and Sami Zayn, with Intercontinental title implications in this matchup. And Big E was at ringside. He's got his own couch. He's on his own couch. He's got the Ghostbusters sweater, which looks really, really cool on him, and has a title. And he's relaxing, and then Sami Zayn calls. Sami Zayn's funny. Now watch this, brother. You can't call me brother. Can't call me brother. Big E. Gotta love the guy. He's funny. And in the end, Apollo Crews did pick up the victory, and he's grabbed the Intercontinental title. That's the only time. You're not gonna take this title from me. So this is gonna be another. So next week, the Intercontinental Championship rematch: Apollo Crews versus Big E once again. And then the Pierce Reigns contract signing, and usually they end up not doing well, right? So they signed a contract for the last man standing match for the Royal Rumble for the Universal title. But then Adam Pearce went on about, the legs can't go. I may not be medically cleared to compete. So I found myself a suitable replacement. Swerve City, baby! Kevin Owens shows up, signs the contract. Roman Reigns, you got Swerve, my friend. You got Swerve, baby. Yes, I was like, Swerve, Swerve, Swerve. Roman Reigns got swerved. He got swerved. He got, as our troop would say. And it wasn't by little Jimmy either. He got by Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce thinks like an official. Smart move. You think Adam Pierce? You think that Adam Pierce, was not smart enough to get out of this? Wrong. He was smart. He knew exactly what was up. He knew exactly what was up. He said, "Well, I'll tell you what. I may not be medically cleared to compete for the Royal Rumble, but I know who just might be. Swerve, Kevin Owens, Alice again, Roman Reigns." Roman Reigns is not him again. Please, not him again. How can you let this happen? Oh boy, Roman Reigns. I think it was. We're about what? Let me see. We're about a couple of weeks away from a week from this Sunday, and I'm sure Roman Reigns is going to try to get the Weasel Adam Pearce back in that title match. Who's smart now? Who is smart now? Roman Reigns. And you think you're gonna... This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. All right, then. I love it. 205 Live has a couple of Dusty Classics. The Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic will be part of 205 Live. So this is a rare treat to see someone above 205 competing in 205 Live. In this case, Killian Dane around the 300-pound mark. And, now Jim McGinnis says 305 Live, but, 205 Live. The Dusty Rhodes Classic also. The Bollywood Boys against Legado del Fantasma. This was a heck of a matchup overall, but in the end, Legado del Fantasma won the match. And so they advance. They'll face the winner of the Lucha House Party in Imperium in the first round. I think that's going to happen next week. And also, Killian Dane and Drake Maverick went up against Kurt Stallion and August Gray. And they did a little tweaking with the theme music, and I think Killian Dane can't stand the whistling in the background. But it was hilarious. It reminds me when Drake Maverick and Spud teamed up with Bully Ray in the Joker's Wild tournament. That was hilarious. That was hilarious on Impact Wrestling. You gotta watch that. That's pretty hilarious. And so Killian Dane used Maverick as a weapon, but in the end, the experience of Dane and Maverick won out over Kurt Stallion and August Gray. So they'll face MSK in the quarterfinals of the tournament. That's going to be a heck of a matchup, but I'm picking MSK. And I think that half of the bracket, you can see MSK versus Legado del Fantasma. I'm seeing that. That'll be a heck of a matchup. And I think Legado del Fantasma against Undisputed Era will be the finals. And I think Von Baskin may be onto something, because if the Undisputed Era, I'm picking them to win the whole thing again. If the Undisputed Era and Legado del Fantasma meet in the finals, Lorcan and Birch will find some way to screw it up and screw the Undisputed Era out of the championship, and now we'll go to Legado del Fantasma. A lot of factors can come in this tournament. So next week, I'm gonna go back to the Dusty Cup bracket here. Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, Dusty Rhodes Classic. Let's see what we got here. So. Forgotten Sons, let's see, 2020, 2019. Alright, so that was Kushida and Ruff versus Gargano and Theory next week. And along on the other side, Imperium versus Lucha House Party. That'll be the last of the matchup. And then the 205 Live next week, it will be Nice and Daivari versus Ashante Diadonis and Desmond Troy in the first round of that tournament as well. That's all. Those matches, remaining first round matches, will happen next week. Also, the Women's Tag Team Classic will start off this coming Wednesday on NXT. Mercedes Martinez and Toni Storm versus Team KC Squared. That would be Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter. And also, a rarity on 205 Live, the Women's Tag Team Classic Dusty Rhodes Women's Tag Team Classic will continue there as well for the first time. So this is going to be a rare treat for those who watch 205 Live. I know I do. I like to watch all wrestling, including 205 Live NXT UK. I'm really looking forward to what's going to be happening here on the docket. You never know what's going to happen. Anytime, anything can happen. Well, that's it. That's all I have all I have to say here on WEML-TV Channel 77. episode 25 to SmackDown 205 Live roundup for today and for, with yesterday. So Monday Night Raw is coming up. We'll see what happens. I've heard that Asuka is going one-on-one with Alexa Bliss. It's going to be a matchup. If I were Asuka, I'd be very, very careful because Alexa Bliss is capable of anything, including throwing fireballs like a Super Mario brother, for goodness sake. So, or throwing a fireball just like Ryu of Street Fighter. So Asuka's got to be well of that. Well aware of that. And we don't know what the status is where Randy Orton. Rumor has it he may be out of the Royal Rumble matchup. So it's going to be... But Miz declared himself in. So we'll see what happens, all right? I will see you guys later. Guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless you guys. And I will see you in episode 26 of WEML TV, Channel 77. I got to get that right. I know, a lot of people have messed that up for me. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace and have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless.